All right. Hey everyone, I'm here, another interview with Mr. Floyd Larry, a very, very talented artist. The first song of his that I played on the show was Uneasy. I absolutely loved it. So that will be the first question. Uneasy, what is that song about?
Uneasy. All right, so that song, when I first made it, I was like unsure about music a lot. So it was basically me just like questioning like life as a whole. Like, is music really what I want to
Wow.
do? So I had like a really long like writer's block. I had it for like 5 months and I couldn't create anything. So like Uneasy was like the last song I made before like I was like, all right, so if this song is good, then I'll keep going. If it's not, then I'll stop. So I made like half of the song and then I posted a TikTok about it and it went like semi-viral. So then that like
Mhm.
boosted me to keep going. So that's like basically it.
Wow. Okay, so when you do have writer's block, how do you deal with it?
There's like many ways you can deal with it. You could either keep creating, so like keep trying to create, like just keep working on your craft, or you can take a break from your craft and just experience life more and just get
Mhm.
like more inspiration from life all around you.
Mhm. Are you happy that you stayed with music?
For the most part, yeah. I mean, like, still, like, to this day, I still like doubts about it. But other than that, like, I'm
Mhm.
still pretty happy at where I'm at. Like, if I didn't keep going, I wouldn't be here. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, I would have helped so many people with my music. So like, that's cool.
Mhm. So, what got you into music in the first place?
I've always loved music. I always loved like bands and stuff. Like the Gorillas is probably like one of my favorite bands that I've heard like when I was younger.
Hmm.
Um, But like what made me want to start making it was I saw a video like Steve Lacy said that he made like music on his phone and I thought that was really cool. So
Yeah.
I whenever I got a new phone, I just started making music on there. So I started out as like a producer first and
Oh,
then
wow.
yeah. I haven't been playing the guitar for too long. I'm still starting out.
How long have you been playing the guitar?
For like roughly 2.5 to 3 years. Yeah. And
Wow.
then
Well, I mean, you're really
yeah,
good.
thanks.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I love the instrumental in all your music. It's really, really good. And you've recently released you recently released Grungy Bungee, which had two tracks, Safe and Sound and Afraid, and I love both of them. So what was the inspiration behind those songs?
Okay, so safe and sound. It's like it's kind of like about like love. Like it was kind of like it's a personal thing. Like I like was like I question like love and like relationships and stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm just like is that like what you want like in life? Like does it make you feel
Hmm.
safe to be in love? Like is that
Hmm.
what you really want? But yeah, and then afraid is just basically just talking about like being afraid of like pursuing new obstacles um
Wow.
and like it's being afraid of just like pretty much anything like of like
Hmm.
life just bettering yourself or like connections with people like yeah so
Yeah.
yeah.
What would you say, what would you say are your biggest sources of lyrical inspiration?
Lyrical inspiration, I I can't even like really talk on that too much because I improvise most of my lyrics. I think out of
Hmm.
like all the songs I've dropped, I've probably written for like three of them. And I think those are like all my biggest songs too. Like
Yeah.
so um inspiration is usually just life. I just talk about like how I'm feeling like in the moment,
Yeah.
usually
Hmm.
it.
Yeah. What three words would you use to describe your music?
Oh wow. Damn. I think nostalgic for is definitely one.
That's
Um
good.
calm, I guess.
Hmm.
And I do have some songs that are like summer. Yeah, summer, that's a great one. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. And like the weather, because I'm in the UK and the weather's getting better, so that's a good that's a
No,
good word.
it's great.
All right, so you released like two albums, Dream Punk and 3 Months Off, within like just a couple months of each other. So first, how did you do that? Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I create like a lot of music, and I like make like a 1 to 2 songs a day usually. So
Wow.
yeah, I'm sitting on like a lot of like tracks right now. I have another album like already almost ready to go, but I don't think I'm gonna
What?
drop it. Yeah, but yeah, I do like I like making music, and most of the time when I do like make the songs, I do it like in one take or one session because I don't like sitting on songs for too long. So that's why I
Mhm.
drop so much music. Like, I actually have another song coming out today, but I mean, like later on tomorrow. But like, we're not gonna.
Yes, that's insane. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. Like, so Dream Punk, it took me so 3 months off took me about a month to finish because I went through so many tracks, and I just try to
Yeah.
choose the best ones from it or the ones that meant the most to me. And then
Hmm.
Dream Punk probably took me 2.5 to like a month after I finished 3 months off is when I started Dream Punk. So I think I started like last November. And then I was just trying to pick like only the songs where I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Like I can listen to this like a million times and like never get
Yeah.
tired of it. So that's
Yeah.
what like Dream Punk was pretty much just like my best songs in the span of like 5 months to 6 months.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's insane. I mean, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you come up with your album titles?
Oh, album titles.
Mhm.
Okay, so 3 months off, I wrote it during the summer, like during a break during terms.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
when I wrote it, and I had 3 months off. So like
Yeah, yeah.
that's pretty much it. And then Dream Punk, I named it based on how I felt like the vibe of the album would be. Like it's
Hmm.
dreamy, but it also has like a punk aspect to it where it's like upbeat and like so you can still relax to it, but you can also like
Yeah.
dance to it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's pretty much like names for like titles and stuff is just sometimes I think I just want a funny name or something that
Hmm.
sounds somewhat catchy or just
Yeah.
something that describes the track. That's pretty
Hmm.
much
Yeah. What would you say are your favorite songs on each of the albums?
favorite songs. Oh wow. Let's see. So 3 months off, my favorites are for sure 3 months off. The first song is definitely my favorite. Uneasy is also really good.
Hey.
And let's see, Deprived. Deprived is one song I can listen to every day. Like ever since
Yeah.
I made sorry, ever since I made that song, like I've been able to listen to it every day, like without hesitation.
Yeah.
For Dream Punk, my favorite song, all right, I have three, like for sure.
Hmm.
Koi, for sure, Koi is my favorite.
Yeah.
Um, then it would be Dreamer's Code. Dreamer's Code is second. And then fighting for third is either Time or Bad Energy.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
those good ones.
Yeah.
All right, who would you say are like your musical idols?
Musical idols.
Hmm.
Hmm. Well, obviously the Gorillas for one.
Yeah.
Um, Other ones would be like there's a band called Dive. I like Beach Fossils a lot. Um,
Hmm.
Dream Ivory is another big group that I pull some inspiration from. And then Inner Wave. I love Inner Wave so much.
Yeah. All right. So when you look into the future, like what do you want for your music career? What are the goals you have?
Well, okay, yeah, that's like the thing. I never really like had a goal with music. I kind of just wanted to
Mm,
just pick it and just put it out there. So like,
yeah.
like this attention and streams is like something I wasn't expecting or like ever to.
Hmm.
So I guess my goal is just to like inspire people and just help other people that like feel like they're alone in life. And that's
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's a noble goal. That's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what would you say ever since you started putting out music, what's been the best part?
The best part
Hmm.
definitely the interaction that I get from like someone liking a song. Like they're like, "Yo, this is
Hmm.
so good. Like I love it. Like you help me like go to." Some people tell me I help them go to sleep, which is I take
Oh,
that as a compliment.
yeah,
That's cool.
that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people tell me I help them get through their day, and like it's nice listen. Some people like just like listening to it through the day, like it just helps them feel calm. That's like the best, like just
Hmm.
interacting with people from my music.
Yeah. Oh no, that's great. That's great. Now, if you weren't focused on music, if you never got into music, what would you want to do 100% of the time?
100% of the time. I'd probably be into animation, to be honest, or like something like
Oh,
art related for sure. Like
that
definitely
is very cool.
drawing. Yeah, because I used to draw before I actually started. So I was a visual artist before I started like actually making
Wow.
music. And then
Yeah.
I was like, whatever, I guess I can try music too, because it's just kind of another form of art. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Oh
pretty
my
much.
gosh. Wow. Yeah, I cannot draw to save my life. Oh my gosh. I've been bad since the beginning. I mean, apparently, when I was in preschool, I drew like a horse, and
uh,
my parents couldn't tell that it was a horse. Like the preschool teacher said, "This is a horse," and they're like, "Yeah." And then when they got in the car, they were like, "What the heck did she draw?"
I mean, art is subjective, so it's like
Yeah,
in your
I told
the
them
horse.
I'm an abstract artist. You don't
Exactly.
understand me. All right. So, how do you deal with like anxiety or nerves when you sing in front of people?
Oh wow, anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, it's like when I perform, I have to focus on the like remembering the lyrics and playing the
Hmm.
guitar at the same time.
Yeah.
So I like while I'm playing, I'm not like really thinking about it. Like I forget that there's eyes on me, but like
Hmm.
just working on nerves, I just say just focus on just doing like good job and having fun. That's mainly it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you'll just get used to it over time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you think that social media has had a positive impact on your music career?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, without a
Hmm.
doubt. If it wasn't for social media, I don't think I'd be as far as I am now. Like most definitely like TikTok. I think I've all right, so this is so I had that video that blew up for Uneasy like
Yeah.
back April, like last April. And then I made 3 months off and then I dropped it, but it didn't do good at all. Like it wasn't doing good for the first month or so.
Hmm.
And then like I had the idea because I used to like request people to play my songs in like TikTok lives. And then
Hmm.
one like big creator actually played it and he really liked my stuff and then like made a TikTok to it. So then I was like, oh
Ooh.
wow. Yeah, I was like, yeah, this is dope. Like people actually like my stuff. So I had the
Yeah.
great idea of going live like every night on TikTok and just performing my songs like to garner more attention. And
Hmm.
ever since then, like last November I had about 2,000 followers and
Ooh.
today I have about 114K from
Wow.
yeah. And I had like no
Yeah.
streams. I had like probably about 1,000 streams like max like when the album dropped. And then now I have over like 1 million streams collectively on just Spotify. So
That's amazing.
yeah, so
That's
definitely
so amazing.
post your stuff like just nonstop. If you're a creator, just always put your stuff out there or else no one will see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your thoughts on streaming services like Spotify, Apple Music? How do you feel about those?
I mean, I think they're great. Like, it's good to get like a great variety of music for like
Hmm.
cheap because you'd
Yeah.
have to like back in the days you had to buy like vinyls. I mean, people still buy vinyls, but you'll buy like CDs and stuff like that, and then you'd have to buy
Hmm.
like certain ones. But now it's like a huge thing. Only thing that sucks is like we don't really get paid a lot. Like we do get paid,
Yeah.
what Spotify doesn't even pay 1 cent. It pays like a third of a cent for like one
Wow.
stream. Yeah, and each streaming service is different. So like Apple Music pays 1 cent per stream, but it's harder to get streams on Apple Music. Spotify, it's way
Hmm.
easier, but they pay less. Tidal,
Yeah.
like not a lot of people use Tidal, but Tidal pays the most. 12
Mhm.
cents per stream, which is insane.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so I love streaming services, but it's like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. I get that. All right. Would you say that your music, fits into a certain genre or borrows from different genres?
Definitely borrows from different genres.
Mhm.
Um, if I were to give it a main genre, I just say alternative because I don't
Yeah.
want to stick to like the only shoegaze, dream pop, like just that scene.
Hmm.
Because I feel like I feel like my music doesn't really sound it's alternative, but it like has like a little bit of spice to it. Like
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't really put a label on
yeah.
it. I just tell people it's alternative.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, you did recently pick up the guitar. So, do you think that playing an instrument helps you as an artist, helps you with making music?
Yeah, it for sure. It like forces you to think differently because I had to
Mhm.
transition from rap to indie, and it was like like I used to do
What?
rap. Yeah, I can do a lot of different genres. I've done
Oh
rap,
my gosh.
electronic. I can make like mixes, um, and I can do like chop samples and stuff like that. I used to do that a lot.
Wow.
And then when I bought a guitar, then I had to start thinking differently, more like a band. So I had to think like five people instead of just one.
Mhm.
And then I picked up a bass, and then I realized the bass player plays differently from the guitar, and then the drums play
Yeah.
differently from all of them. So yeah, it's definitely like no, I don't even remember the question, but definitely.
You've answered it. Don't worry. All right. So, when you decided to start making music and putting it out there, who were your biggest supporters?
Biggest supporters, definitely my family and friends. Like it was probably
Oh,
the biggest surprise for me, but like they honestly helped a lot, and they still support me very bigly to this day. Like every time they talk to me, they're like, "How's the music going?" I'm like, "Oh, it's going great." Like, yeah, but yeah, definitely family and friends. Like even though it was like probably like five or six of them, like it was still like still kept me to push me to keep going.
oh, that's great. It's good to have a nice emotional support system because, yeah, it keeps you motivated. All right. And then the final tough question is, do you have any advice for up and coming artists?
Advice. Um, yeah, well, yeah, first put your content out there.
Hmm.
Um, if you want to get a specific sound or like try to go for a specific type of like feel, try studying your favorite artists that garner somewhat of the same type of sound or feel, and then try to figure out how you can do the same thing, but in your own way. That's like how I figured out how to make music like uneasy and stuff like that. I literally would
Yeah.
sit and listen to bands like nonstop, and I'm like, all right, this is how the guitar player plays. All right, this is how the
Hmm.
bass player is playing. This is what the drums are doing, and then I just try to emulate it. That's pretty much it. So like learn your favorite songs. That helps a lot. Like learning other people's songs, and then
Yeah.
you easily do that. Or the same thing with painting. Like learn the
Hmm.
style of your painter, and then you can put some of their styles into your style and create like
Yeah.
something new.
Hmm. That's great
But
advice.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and also go for
Yeah.
it. Just go for it. Like that's it. Don't think about it. Just go straight for it. Life
Oh,
is
awesome. All right. I have a mini game to do. Do you want to do a game?
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So it's this or that. So I'll give you two options and you pick the one you want more or the one you like more. All right.
Okay.
Drag number one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Dragons or dinosaurs?
Oh, dragons, dragons.
Yes. That was the right answer.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Dolly Parton or Tina Turner?
Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tina Turner for sure.
Yes. All right. Okay. Pickles or cucumbers?
Oh, hell no. Cucumber. Yeah, I can't do pickles. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Cucumber. I love cucumbers, but pickles, no. You lost me.
Okay. Netflix or Amazon Prime?
Netflix. Oh, I mean, Netflix has been kind of on the fence lately. Amazon Prime does have a lot of good shows.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna still stick with Netflix because they did have a lot
Hmm.
of really good stuff. So I might have to stay with them.
Okay. Cats or dogs?
Damn. Well, I have both. I have a cat and a dog. I do spend a lot more time with my cat. She's literally the cover of my last single, so I guess I'm gonna choose cats. And she's on two of my albums.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats, cat.
Oh, cats. Okay. Instagram or TikTok?
Oh, TikTok. TikTok for
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm. All right. Hot dogs or burgers?
Burgers, burgers.
And the last one, Spotify or Apple Music?
Spotify. I like Spotify.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining me for the interview. It was a really good time getting to know you and knowing about your music and your passion. But before I let you go, could you please share your social media handles with all of us?
Oh yeah, Mr.
Mhm.
Floyd Larry on all platforms. So yeah, just check me out. Yeah, it was really nice talking to you and
Yeah.
read some questions that people might have. Like, it was fun.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.